I swear, I have the best view on Brambles SMP. So, what have we done in the first week of Brambles SMP? Let's take a full tour of everything we've built in the Canis Alliance. When you first warp into the Canis Alliance, this is where you end up. This is the Pavilion of Peace. It is, of course, safe. You're not going to find any mobs in there, as long as someone keeps this gate closed. Thank you. This is just a nice little peaceful park here, and that gate there is to keep the mobs out. Now this is the central part of the city. This is where you start out, but there are districts off in different directions. I think what we're going to do is go to the south, because this is where we start out. I have built a few things in this area. We do have, well, there's a portal. It's gonna look better than that. We've got some cows and chickens over here too. But this is our little enchantment setup. Now this is Japanese style. Now, I am going with the Japanese style for a lot of the things I'm building that are at least cultural, but most of the other stuff is going to be more late 19th, early 20th century. And we have this bridge here, of course. This is a suspension bridge. I just love how this thing turned out. But if you head south, we have a bit of a road here. Kind of. Hasn't been built yet. And you have pathways along the riverside. This is where we're going to be having our shopping street. This is going to be like, you know, those trendy shopping streets with the little shops. But the other side of the river is where we are building our homes. So coming in from the north, let's go over who's built what. So first of all, this big one, yes, this is a starter house. Not quite complete yet, but this is YuuNek's. Quite the size, isn't it? And there's a bit of fishing docks there. Right here, this is Royal Sig's, and Sig has a pretty nice looking house as well. We're not going on a tour inside, but I will let you know that there is a fishing dock out there. It seems like this is a fishing river. Now this is, of course, one of the bridges. I like how this one turned out using deep slate. Right here, this is the newest house. This is wcchrist. Very nice. I took a little look inside, and I really like what I see. Behind these trees here, don't mind the mess. We do have a few trees growing around that will be removed eventually. I'm the worst over there. This is JancaTlady's house. Nice little house with some fishing over there. And this is my fishing dock, my little garden, which will be moved soon because I'd like to have something built here. And my house. It's not completed on the inside, but we'll take a quick look. By the way, this is our banner for the Canis Alliance. Now, as you can see, there's not much here for furnishings, but I do have a kitchen that's completed. I like how that is. And then upstairs, I've got my bedroom with a fireplace and a balcony. Now, this is where I started out, standing right up here with the sunset view, which I absolutely love. And then we've got that bridge, which of course brings us to this village. Let's go take a look here. At the moment, this is my current project. I'm building Japanese style wall around this village. I do need to thicken up the gates here. Oops. I don't like how it's really thin. But the villagers in here are safe. At least they should be. I added a pink bridge, but I think they're getting out and getting in the water and escaping like those guys did, unfortunately. And if we go over here, we've got the center of the village right here. And if you follow these banners all the way up to the top, let's just do this in a time lapse because it's too long. Alright, here we are. This is where we get up to the temple. This village is called Sirius Village, named after, of course, the brightest star in Canis Major. It's also one of my dog's names. And here is the Temple of Sirius. As you can see, it is... Well, let me give you a bit of a view from over here. This is modeled after Kiyomizu-dera, which is a very famous temple in Kyoto, Japan. It's very empty inside right now. That's because I will be putting up all of these armor stands. These are my supporters. Anyone who has become a patron or a channel member gets an armor stand, and they will go in this building. I'm also putting treasures in here because I went end raiding and I got this thing. I will be putting up the VODs from Twitch live streams. I did get that during the live streams, so, well, one of my live streams. But I don't do everything on live stream. This is more of a fun thing for me, but I would like to update you every week, so. But that's not all. Let's go. Ouch. This is Proscion Village, which I haven't really done anything with other than put lights under moss carpeting. But this is the Temple of Proscion. A little tiny one, isn't it? And this is an armor stand for, well, me, because I'm the founder of the Canis Alliance and their leader, obviously. Oh, and you see those bunches of trees right in the middle? Yeah, those are going to come down eventually. Now, this here, of course, is the shopping street area, which I will be working on a bit more, but inside here, we've got a flower forest. And guess what's in here? We have a bit of an apiary. So inside, we've got a bunch of bees. Now, this is not automated, but it is definitely useful. Now, let's go to the north side of the city. One of the best ways to travel in the city is by boat. And I have no idea why my boat's way out there. Come on, let's go. You also get nice views. This is back to the village. But this way is towards the center of the city. Just like going under these bridges. It's just so wonderful seeing things like this. On this side, it's going to be amazing to see all the shops and restaurants built. Just love that. Now, we do have one way of going. We can go by boat that way, but I think I'm going to go on foot, because this is the usual way to get to our central business district. And that is where we have our big businesses. The big buildings are going to go. It's our downtown. It is not where we're putting the small businesses, which we can put along like the shopping street, or there's a road that goes off in that direction towards the docks. And I'll show you that very, very shortly. Right here, this is the Central Business District. One of my projects is going to be the City Hall right around here. Now we have two large projects that have been done so far. They're both in progress, as we have some more design work that needs to be done. So YuuNek has been doing this, the Villager Trader Hall. We got lots of villagers in there. This is also the Villager Breeder. Right here is our iron farm. Now you'd think this should be an industrial area. Right across the river, we have an industrial island. Let's take a look in here. I really like how this has this industrial feeling inside. It's almost like a factory. I really like this. And it does give an interesting centerpiece for the downtown area, because it is going to definitely be a unique design. Now, if we head over this way, we have a bridge which is not completely done. This is going into the industrial area. So going this way, I do have one thing I built. It's very small, but it's not completely done. And here it is. Look at this. What we have is a stone generator. Let's see, right up here. There we go. I think this is probably going to be my next tutorial, because I did a cobblestone generator last time. This one is a stone generator. And here's the other bridge. This is also not completely done. We just have the bridge deck. which is fine. And we can take the road going off in this direction. And as you can see, we have these giant torches. These beacons are, of course, very important. If you're out to sea, you can see them very, very clearly. Very prominent here. Got a little bit here for small boats, and these are for big boats, which, well, eventually we will be building. Because, you know, it's a port city. You need to have ships out there, right? Taking a quick look at the map here, I'm here at the docks. Now, up here is a moss farm being built by Chris. It's not done, it's in progress. And over here, we have a great big creeper farm. Yeah, so the creeper farm is producing quite a bit of gunpowder. We need it for our elytra, well, rockets, that is. So just coming in, there's where the moss farm is going to be. Let's take a quick look from the air. And there we go. So you can see the center part is looking quite nice, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how it all looks when we build up a lot of stuff. It is going to be really great to see that. I just love how it's looking so far. And of course, our views are amazing. Because this is a view you can't beat. Seeing a big temple on the top of a mountain right above a village. I don't know. I love it. Absolutely everything within this view is going to be developed. And beyond. This is 32 chunk render distance. It's definitely going to be a fairly big city. But how can you help? Well, if you want to join us on Brambles SMP, you can become an Iron Tier patron or a YouTube channel member, and you will be given access to the server. Alternatively, you can also become a Twitch subscriber for at least 3 months, but it cannot be a gifted sub. So, it must be from you yourself. And that is it. I hope that you can join us for this adventure. I will be streaming a lot of this on Twitch, trying to go for at least twice a week. So a link to my Twitch channel is in the description below. Also, instructions on how to join are in, I'd say, in the pinned comment. Alright, so thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.